Hello and welcome to States Unlocked, the place to learn about social psychology, human behaviour and learn practical tips on how you can improve your life. If you want to understand yourself and others better, be sure to subscribe and please do hit the bell icon. That way you never miss an upload that I do and you're notified with every upload, which makes me feel very happy. So this video is all about cognitive dissonance. It's essentially a fancy term to describe what happens when we hold two opposing views in our head at one time, which tend to result in suffering as we struggle for integration and we look for things to fall in line with how we believe things should be. So some examples of this could be a Christian who has been raised to believe that being gay is wrong, but that has gay friends and so struggles on which side of her beliefs to follow, as you know, while she enjoys the company of her gay friends, their values and beliefs clash with what she thinks about, and they go in opposition with her core beliefs and therefore finds it difficult to integrate the two opposing beliefs, struggling to make space for them both to exist at the same time. Another example could be loving someone who we know is completely wrong for us, and so we have an internal split and an internal tug of war because we feel attracted to this person, but their behavior is completely not aligned with how we want to live our lives. And this results in suffering. So this is cognitive dissonance, and this phenomenon is incredibly common and really can be the source of quite a lot of suffering. So while I can't say do this and it will all be mended, I can offer you my own thoughts and insights on it. So cognitive dissonance is something that can basically get us trapped in thinking in absolutes, or what is otherwise known as black and white thinking or all or nothing thinking. So a key component of Dialectical Behaviour Therapy, DBT, is the idea that more than one thing can be true at the same time, and the ability to make space for that fact can alleviate suffering. Someone can be a lovely person and a complete shit all at the same time. What a concept. You know, one guy can be a liar in certain contexts, but generally speaking, pretty sincere. One woman can be well-intentioned and believe in monogamy, but also cheating on her boyfriend because she also believes that her needs aren't being met and they deserve to be met. And this can result in cognitive dissonance, where she then grapples with these different opposing beliefs that she holds in her mind. Now, I can only speak from my own experience, my own perspective, but I think this is an issue for most of us at some point or another in our lives, in a whole different variety of aspects of life. And I think it happens because our brains really do have a hard time comprehending and making sense of the complexities of life, and wants to make things easy to understand shortcuts in order to make sense of the world around us. And so we fit people, concepts and things into convenient little boxes. The idea of there being a good person or a bad person is one example. He's a good person, she's a bad person. It has a really hard time holding on to two different things at once. We have a desire to know where we stand, and we can feel quite unsettled if we can't conveniently label something. But the main problem with this way of thinking is that it's rigid, inflexible, and it doesn't allow for the complexities of life, and thus it can tend to create an internal split and therefore a lot of internal suffering and resistance, because it is rare that things are ever straightforward. You know, as we search for absolute truths, we can exhaust ourselves as we fight back and forth internally between 2 points, and ultimately we do this as we're searching for integration. As I previously said, I don't have any absolute answers for this because there are rarely absolutes in life. The best thing, in my opinion, in order to help resolve internal conflict, cognitive dissonance, is allowing for the idea that two things can be true at once, and if actively practicing acknowledging this fact. Obviously, cognitive dissonance isn't something we set out to do, but it can be helpful when we notice we're in this pattern of thinking, as in this way we're better placed to get a handle on it and notice that we're looking for an absolute truth where perhaps there isn't one. So I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you could give it a like, I'd really appreciate it. And do leave me a comment below. It lets me know that you're enjoying the videos and helps motivate me to make more of them. Please do let me know what you think. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side. Ciao for now.